Here's Epic Cosplay wigs. They're so prepared. You want me on my video blog? You want me on video blog? No. How do you guys feel this morning? Yay! SakuraCon! Woo! Look at the crowd of people here. So your first con, you actually went to SakuraCon before it was in the convention center.
Yeah, right. Right?
Oh, it's called BakaCon back then?
Yeah, it was. But I think they had just changed the name to SakuraCon, but they hadn't moved to this venue yet. So it was like 2 hotels in SeaTac and...
2 hotels?
Yeah,
it actually took up 2 hotels?
I think they were between 2. I'm trying to remember because it was a long time ago and I was very small.
I think for me it's just walking around, seeing all the cosplays, and just buying stuff.
Buying stuff, okay. How about you?
I think it's the people and also like the location. Seattle's a really nice place, so it's a really enjoyable convention.
Everyone gets to really just kind of express what they like best instead of having to worry about people are gonna stare at me, people are gonna think I'm weird, call me out for it. Everyone just gets to be themselves and everyone loves it.
Like, you would think that people are judging you, but most of the time, if they open their mouth, it's to say something nice.
So when you do this outside of convention, what is the natural reaction?
Like, people will stare, but it almost always brings a smile to their face.
Well, usually I love seeing the voice actors, and I have an obsession with cosplay ever since I went to my first convention at Emerald City Comic Con. I feel like, why don't I just join the fun, you know?
When we walked in here, like 3 people right off the bat recognized her. And
I was actually really nervous about coming out in this costume in particular because it's the least I've worn during a costume, and I'm not exactly small. But everyone's been really supportive, and that's so cool.
Favorite?
I have 300 favorites.
You have 300 favorite voice actors?
Yeah.
I have to say, you have a very nice handwriting
I
compared
know.
to me.
It took months. Well, I'm still not finished with the list. I'm on number 211 now.
Really, it's very different because we usually go to like video game conventions, so we're just like looking for the next game to play, and this has been a lot more social, just with the friends that we came with. So it's been really nice.
I've seen a lot of cosplays I haven't seen up in Canada. I think I've seen a lot more big builds and stuff and lights.
I swear, you two are stalking me because I've seen you all over like the Midwest.
We're not stalking you. You're stalking us.
I'm not. No, you're stalking me.
Nah.
He did tell you he was in a book, right?
He did tell me he was going to be in a book. I didn't really believe him, so it's really exciting. And he actually got me into cosplay after looking at all his pictures.
Really?
Yeah. His first one I saw was an Iron Man, and then he did Power Ranger, and then that inspired me to do my Power Ranger cosplay.
Back in the early 80s, we would go, and anyone who wore a costume, you go to your, either you had a room or they had a green room where you would change into your cosplay, and then you would go and do the contest, and then you would go change back into your normal clothes.
So then you wouldn't just go to a convention and wear costumes?
No, well, I would like cheat. Like I had a Doctor Who scarf, the big long Tom Baker one.
Yeah.
And I would wear that, and people just thought I had messed up scarf that was 12 feet long.
Yeah.
But the people who knew what Doctor Who was, would go high five, you know, and go like, cool scarf.
It's easy to talk. You don't have to feel that somebody's going to judge you for being interested in anime or just nerdy things. They're all have the same interests and stuff, and it's always fun to...
The most interesting experience for our whole trip.
Okay, sure. Okay.
We walked by a store getting robbed, and we got hit by the guy who was carrying the knife.
What?
That was the most exciting thing that's happened at this
Were you
trip.
guys in cosplay?
No, we just changed out, and we're going to go shop, and everyone was like, get out of the way, get out of the way. And
Was
this
this
guy was like, get out of the way, and he bumped into us, and then we look at him, and behind him, he's holding this huge kitchen knife. And
This was outside?
This was just like at a mall, like 3 blocks down.
Oh yeah, that mall, yeah, down.
Yeah.
Okay, something.
That was the craziest thing that's happened to us this whole convention. By far.
So I'm here at SakuraCon, and my neighbor is, what is this?
Sorbet Jungle.
And you guys are all over the place, right? You guys go to a lot of cons? How many conventions do you guys go to a year?
Maybe somewhere around 45, 50, somewhere around that.
Some there. So you could always find, this is one of my favorites. This is the banana.
Crocanana.
The crocanada.
Crocanana.
Yeah. I can't talk today because I'm at a convention. I never talk very well at conventions.
So the beautiful eras throughout history, and you chose...
I chose Victorian era, and I love Princess Zelda.
So likewise, I chose Princess Peach, but Marie Antoinette, 17th century.
Awesome. So what are the reactions here at this convention?
Well, I was liking the detail, and I'm glad because it took a lot of work.
Yeah, people have
have to double take because they see a steampunk Victorian dress and they realize it's the Nintendo princesses.
One of my best experiences is I actually met someone who I went to elementary school with, and I actually like rekindled and like reconnected with them, and it was pretty cool. It was like a friend that I grew up with, which you don't really find too often. You only get a handful of those.
You were cosplaying?
Huh? Yeah. But yeah, it was crazy. It was weird. It was like a feeling inside. It was kind of scary, but weird. Yeah.
So you were like, I think I know who you are?
It was like his nickname. I just said it out loud, and like he just responded, and then I knew, like from right then.
And then you're just like, hey, remember me?
Yeah, pretty much.
Did he remember you right away, or
He did. He was just like, Glenn? He was like, you're the only black and Korean boy I know. Like, for sure. Military family, so. That's
I like the merch. I like buying stuff.
Buying stuff.
I like seeing all my friends from
Oh, come
out of Seattle.
on.
I know, it's true.
That's the power bomb. What are we needing to do today?
This keeps coming like off papers.
Nice. So I see she has a case. So she built her own case?
Yep. From end to end.
From end to end?
Every single piece is things that she thought of to put into the case.
Scissors, threads, hot glue gun.
Yep.
Sharpie.
Yep.
Pins.
Which
And she's got it Velcro so she can just tape it down. And so did you just see the back of her, this is right here, Cosplay Medic?
I've actually been looking for a medic because I know at conventions that will hurt saviors run around and fix costumes, and this has been an issue all day.
It's been really cool because people come up to me, panic in their eyes. I've used my hot glue gun to put together a Trolls headband back together, sewing people up, lots of safety pins, and the only thing that I ask for is that I get pictures.
Oh, so much fun. You meet so many cool people, and different photographers like to come around here, so you meet new connections and stuff like that, and so that's always really cool.
Yeah, and I think people are willing to branch out at cons, and I'm a super social person, so I love to see I love to dress wacky and see other people dressing and expressing themselves, whether that's the character they really like or just a part of them that they bring to the con, and everyone's super willing to socialize, and that's what I really like. That's my favorite thing, is everyone's just accepting here.
When I've seen people do it, I was scared because I was like, I could never be that good. And when I did my first cosplay, it was just people knew who I was, and it made me really excited. So
they accepted you.
Yeah, they accepted me. I've made great friends. Some of my really close friends are cosplayers that I met. Like I had a roommate for a while that came all the way from Boston because we met through cosplay.
It's a hobby.
Yeah.
Not a competition. So have fun with it. Don't try too hard. You can try hard if you want to, because it's your own personal goal.
Yeah.
But everyone else, who cares what everyone else thinks? If you're having fun with it, that's all that matters.
I really love the location of it. There's a lot going on, and I love seeing everyone in costume and seeing everyone that I can. And I love all the guests, and I'm excited to see Bandmade, the Japanese idol group, tonight. So yeah, I'm loving it a lot.
You walk around, that's fine. Sorry. No, that's okay.
About a year and a half ago, and I've been doing this for about 12 years and invited my mom to come to this one and only convention, and she agreed. So we went to a panel together, and Matt was sitting on the other side of her, and we were just chatting through the panel. The next day, she saw him walking down the street in one direction while we were going the other way. She stopped him and said, "You were in that panel." And then we started talking for half an hour, standing on the street corner. And my mom says, "You guys should exchange information. You give him your number. You give her yours. You guys have to have lunch together later." And so the rest of the weekend we went to all the panels together. We shared all of our meals. We went to the masquerade ball together. And a couple weeks later, I invited him to the state fair, and a year and a half later, he moved 200 miles north.
200? What?
I lived in Vancouver, Washington before this, so
and I live close to Seattle.
Yeah.
So he moved up here, all because of cosplay.
and my mom being our wingman.
Love this banana tree. It was his home. He never wanted to leave. But one day, a storm came along. It's like whoosh! Thunder, crackle, lightning, boom! And this storm raged on, and this banana, he tried to hold on to his tree. All that he knew, it was just a banana, you know? He fell to the cold, hard, wet ground. And he spent the rest of the night sad and alone. The end. Just kidding. The next morning, a pride of crocodiles came stomping along. And one of them saw this banana and he's like, guys, wait! They waddled a little closer. Oh my gosh, this poor banana. We have to adopt him and shower him with love and affection. And so they did. And this love transformed this poor little banana into Croconana.
Man, that middle part had me so suspenseful. I was so worried.
Breakfast.